of committing a crime before they commit the crime. We must also look at those that are doing good. There are other young men who want a little pat on the back, 30 years, and they never get in trouble with the law. They are community leaders, they are brave people. I run a program called Save the Youth. "25 years ago, 30 years ago, he was stopped by the police. As a young man destined to help those who are having problems and fictions and don't have a mother and a father or feel alienated. And the program was stopped. I would like to see a lot of the social helpers that who have godly principle. I'm not speaking about somebody who goes to church, you know. I'm talking about somebody who exercises godly principle. Too often we look at somebody who might be a preacher or a pastor who do something that is bad, and we try to mission them to Christianity. I'm talking about anybody who wants to help somebody, even if an old lady to cross in the road. Sometimes when you hear Trevor say, "I love you," I really mean that. I love people. I want to see people get out of problems. I want to see people get out of financial disturbance. If we have to go forward, or when we going forward, we have to use a different principle. I'm urging all the ministers, national security, minister of health, communication, whatever. You must tone down. If you get too arrogant, you become tired. Everything bother you. But if you become God-fearing and you become godly, you're going to see the peace and the understanding that God has for you in this life. You know, 200 years ago, if you were to have the clothes that you have right now in your wardrobe, and you was to go back in the 200 years ago, you would look like a rich person. If you would have the fridge and the stove and the house that you live in, you would be like a queen or a king. Everything is within your mind. Your perception of wealth and greatness is in your mind. If somebody get $10,000, they want 10 more. There's a great story of a mister. He called a genie and they asked him, he said, the genie said, "You want 5,000? He said, "How about 50,000? But you have to say this here, "Well, I'd like to get 50,000. He said, "How about 500,000? And after he said, "Yes, I'd like to get 500,000. He said, "How about 5 million? He said, "Yes, I'd like to get 5 million. He died because of the mind of being greedy and not being comfortable. I'm not saying to swim in poverty and feel good, you know. What I'm saying is to understand that all parts of your body are full of richness. Your fingers worth billions. Your eyes are more than billions. If you price what you have, your beauty, your stomach, your feet, you are worth a whole lot. But only if you look for eternal life. You check anybody in power. Check anybody in power right now. You might say this one have this land, and this one have the power, and this one is a prime minister, and this one is a doctor, And this one is, have everything. You check the next 50 years. They have nothing, they're done gone. So in this time of deep sadness, remember Trevor said I lost a son, so I know how it is. If he was alive and locked up all now, I'd still feel better. But he's dead. I think about a lot of the ideas that we have that being died. All the computer engineers and them who can make programs and different software, who can build communication to the max. We have one of the greatest scientists in Trinidad and Tobago. Our people are very creative. That's why I'm trying to store back up the billionaire family. I want you to understand, do not die with your greatness. Share it. Because the seventh seal has been broken. If you read Revelation chapter 4, you understand what I'm speaking about. I don't have enough time. But I tell you, all that time is in the hands of God that created the heaven and the earth. And He cares about us. Again, I thank the Prime Minister for looking at that young child. I really find out why she do that. There's a lot of people who are very disturbed. And if you don't treat situation the right way, maybe we could have an amnesty of young men who do crime and things, not just guns, but crime who will come in. And you pardon them of the ill because they want to turn a new page. And we can forgive them. And those of you who the police is not after, ask God for forgiveness of the crime, because one day you're going to wake up in hell. Hell is real. Because the seven seals have been broken. The seven candlesticks have been lit. There is a throne. And God is on the throne. And whoever is shine on form a government only for a time. And I believe, this is my own thought, we might have about 6 months of curfew. 6 months of state of emergency. 6 months of state of emergency. But I believe 15 days of curfew. That's just my thought. If it didn't go how I think, that's just how Trevor says think. How long you think this curfew will go? You can put it up. But I think 15 days is enough. And I also think a state of emergency, I have a strong feeling it will continue, maybe for about 6 months. And I believe that we reflect on family values, hug your children, kiss your mother, your grandmother, your neighbor. Let's have fun. Let's walk life with the fullness. And let us understand that this message is there for you and for generations to come. You can say what you think about it. Whatever you think about this message, you can post it up. May God bless you. Have a wonderful day. And as Trevor here say, I love you. Even my enemies. The Lord said, prepare ye a table before you in the presence of my enemies. I love my enemies. That's how I get good food to eat. Because I have enemies. Prepare ye a table before me in the presence of my enemy, and I love you.